As an entrepreneur, as an expert, as someone who runs a business, there is one superpower that you can have that's going to differentiate you from all of your competition, and it's going to help you win more business rapidly, and that is your ability to simplify. And I'm not just talking about simplifying your business or simplifying your life. I'm talking about simplifying everything. But in particular, your ability to clear the chaos and simplify the solution that you offer to your clients is going to help you win above all of your competition. Because when you simplify, you are helping people understand at the level that they are currently at. Remember, you're up here, you're the expert, but they're way down here. If they were up here, they wouldn't need you and they wouldn't need your solution. So they're here, they're at this place where they want you to bring them up. They are seeking that solution. But what is the problem that they face? The problem they face is that everything seems so complex. There's so much chaos around the solution. They don't know what to do. They don't know who to turn to. They don't know what the answer is. If they knew what the answer is, they'd already have it. And that's where you come in. When you can clear the chaos, when you can simplify things for your prospects, it's going to open everything up for them. Because now you're hitting them at their level. You're speaking to them where they are. And that's what they're seeking. They're looking for things to be clear. They're looking for the path to the answer to be revealed to them. And that can only be done by removing the complexity. And that is your job. To simplify everything, including the language around the solution that you offer. It is so very important. And when you can start doing that, you're going to find that you have an abundance of clients coming to you because you have simplified the solution for them. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Prouty, and for the last 21 years, I have helped thousands of entrepreneurs and experts wildly grow their businesses by teaching them how to attract more clients online, but not in a way that you might think. And I had one of my mentees who's in my flagship mentorship program called Growth Galvanized come to me this week asking me to help them simplify this unbelievably incredible plan that they have for what they're looking to do as we go into next year. And we were talking about simplification quite a bit. But before I get to that, if you are serious about growing your business, I'm offering a free workshop where I'm going to take you through the exact strategy that I've used and I've helped thousands of other people use to grow their businesses. You can just go to this link right here. It's proutyclass.com. Just give me your name and your email. I'm going to send you an invitation to attend this free workshop. You're going to learn a lot in this workshop and I have so much fun teaching it. Okay, so go to proutyclass.com. Don't click that. If you click that, it's going to make the video pause. Just type that into your web browser at some point. Prouty's my last name, by the way. Classiswhatimgiving.com keeps me online. So just head over there and come on into my free workshop that I'm giving. You know, my clients come to me because they have felt a lot of chaos around attracting clients. They're pulled in 1,000 different directions. They're told they need to be doing all of these crazy things and spending hours and hours and hours grinding away, whatever that is, on social media. But in fact, it's not true. You can get very good results and get an abundance of clients to serve in just an hour or less on social media. So I help them create a plan that they can follow every single day to attract clients into their business. Because even though they have a product or service that they know can change lives, they just haven't felt that level of confidence online to actually make that happen. And that can be very frustrating, and that can make you feel very unhappy in your business. So we fix that. And we restore that joy and peace that you wanted when you started your business. So let's talk about simplification. And I want to show you something that I came across on Twitter just yesterday. It's actually an announcement from NASA about a pretty big event that NASA had. We're going to head into my computer screen just for a quick moment so that I can show you this. And let's just do that. You're going to see me right over here. There I am. And so on this, and let me just show you this. This is just a screen capture from Twitter of a NASA announcement where NASA successfully crashes a spacecraft named DART into an asteroid, and they were able to redirect that asteroid. They were able to move it just a little bit. So the reason that they did this, and boy, doesn't it sound like incredible science fiction, but it's actually real and it's happening in our lifetime. The reason they're doing this is in the event that an asteroid is like heading towards Earth, they have the technology to be able to redirect that thing away. Maybe send that hurtling off into space where it's not going to threaten anyone or any other life forms in space. So if they in fact exist. So this is going to be very important, I think, in 2029 when there's a big asteroid named Apophis that is scheduled to collide with Earth, or at least come close. So let's just shift that thing away. But the reason that this post is so attractive and so compelling to me and made me think about you and how this relates to marketing is the language that they used in this announcement. So right below the headline where it says NASA successfully crashes spacecraft into asteroid, it says, in an Earth first, NASA successfully crashed a spacecraft into an asteroid in order to test deflection technology. The vending machine-sized spacecraft, DART. So there's the first one. I'm going to pause right there. It's the use of the word vending machine. I find that to be so compelling. The vending machine-sized spacecraft, DART, has been traveling out to the football field-sized asteroid. So, and I'll stop right there. You can read the rest in your own time, and I'm just going to point to this as well. So what NASA has done here in this language, and this is very intentional, is they have used words that we all understand. They have simplified this messaging. If they had come to me and said, it's a 4.5 ton, this many cubic foot, whatever, object, I'm not gonna have any idea how big this thing is. Is it the size of a car? Is it the size of a shoe? I don't know. I really can't tell that kind of stuff. And I think a lot of people probably couldn't either unless you're like some kind of a big brain scientist, but let's presume that you're not at the moment. So telling me that it's vending machine sized is very helpful for me in visualizing what this solution looks like. And then they go on to talk about the asteroid that is football field size. Well, I can very easily picture how big a football field is. That seems pretty big. So a vending machine crashed into a football field and sent it in another direction in space. I've got this beautiful visualization because what NASA did is they simplified the language and they brought it down to my level. I am not a NASA scientist. I am not a space engineer. And I think 99.9% of the people reading this are probably not those things either. So having this kind of language makes this message so much more accessible to so many more people. And that is the point of this, is that we want to create accessibility for the people who might not understand where we are at our level. What do you say we go back over here? So that's what we're looking to achieve, is we want to bring our message to people who don't speak our language. We've spent years developing our language, developing what we say because we're experts at what we do. And we need to be able to take our language and bring it to the person who's not the expert so that we can simplify the message and embrace where they are. And by the way, if that sounds like something that you would love to learn more how to do, I've got a free class. It's a free workshop that's going to teach you precisely that. So if you come to proutyclass.com and just give me your name and email address, I will send you an invitation to that free workshop where we spend time together and you get to learn some really incredible stuff, and I have so much fun teaching it. So just go to proutyclass.com and do sign up for that workshop. Okay, so NASA has done a great job at remembering. NASA has done a great job at reminding us that it is so important to simplify our message and to get it into the brains and the understanding of the people who don't speak the language of our industry, whatever your industry happens to be. And that's the key. That's the superpower that you can embrace and that you can develop that's going to set you apart from your competition. So if I had to give you a single tip on how to do this, and you can rest assured I've got dozens of ways to simplify the message, but I'll give you one here. And that simple tip is to take a look at everything you say from the perspective of the prospect. Now look, I know that sounds really simple, but the reality is the number of people who actually take time to do that is very small. So if you took just a few minutes, maybe 15 minutes, and you looked at your messaging and you said, am I using too many acronyms that somebody outside of my industry wouldn't know? Or is the language I'm using too complex? And you simplified it, and you spelled it out, and you put it in the simplest terms possible. Could you do that, and could you still get the message across? The hesitancy for a lot of people to do that is their intelligence signaling. You don't have to intelligence signal. You're doing a good job with your content by educating constantly. If you're watching any of my content, you know that we are always leading with education. You don't have to intelligence signal. People know you're smart. And they'll think you're even smarter when you're able to meet them where they are, because now you're helping them understand. And that is the true mark of a professional. Someone who's able to give someone a micro transformation before they even enter the sales conversation. Write that down. Give people micro transformations before they even enter the sales conversation with you. You are going to do so much better than your competition when you're able to lead with that, because that's how you demonstrate 3 things: expertise, authority, and trustworthiness. So there's my tip for you, and I certainly hope you're able to implement that starting today. And if you would like to implement more things in growing your business, well, I have got this incredible workshop that I'm giving. It's about an hour long, and in this workshop, if you are serious about growing your business, I would love for you to attend this workshop, because in this workshop, I have put together the strategy that I've used to grow my business and that I've taught to thousands of people to help them grow their businesses. I can teach that strategy to you in about an hour, and heck, I might even tell you about the programs that I offer in case you want to do a little bit more with me. And that is all going to help you accelerate your ability to attract clients and build your business no matter what the economic conditions. All you have to do is go to proutyclass.com and register for that free workshop. I will send you an invitation and I will see you in that workshop. You'll also have the opportunity to ask me questions in a live capacity. So just go to proutyclass.com and sign up for that free workshop. And if you are on YouTube, because I'm broadcasting on all the channels right now, but this is for my friends on YouTube. If you're new to my channel, now would be a genius time to click the subscribe button and turn on the bell for notifications so that you receive an alert every time I create a new video like this. And while everything I've just taught you is super important, it might not be the only thing you need right now, which is why I'm going to put a link for a video right here that you can check out right now. It's going to teach you even more things about growing your business. And of course, if you click on my face, you can subscribe to my channel and get alerts every time I create new videos just like this. So I am going to pick up my double espresso, which I've got right here. I'm going to head over into the chat because I think I see a lot of chats going on. And that is so good. That is so good. Let's just head over into, yeah, well, there it is. Cicely Simpson is hanging out right here with us on Facebook. I never have seen her on Facebook before. Always see her on LinkedIn. Cicely, thank you so much for being here. Please go over to the Facebook version of this stream and then look at her name, Cicely. I want you to search for her name. Yeah, it is a double espresso. Search for her name on Amazon and get her book on the chair method. It's a leadership technique that she will teach you in this book. Scour closely. You might even see my name in the book somewhere. But go ahead and get her book because it's about her and learn about her leadership methodology. It's absolutely incredible. Double espresso this time in the afternoon, Cicely. That is how we roll. Might not be my last one of the day. You never know. I do love coffee. Let's head over to LinkedIn, see what's going on over there. A little bit quiet on LinkedIn. That's fine. That's fine. Nobody has a lot to say. They are dazzled with what they learn. I've stunned them to silence. And then here we are on YouTube. All right, it looks like there aren't any questions hanging out. Cicely, I'm so grateful that you were here. Friends over on LinkedIn who are watching me right now, thank you so very much for being here. And if you checked in on YouTube, thanks so much for being here. And just one more reminder, just head over here. Did I point in the right place? I certainly hope I did. head over here to proutyclass.com and hang out with me for an hour on that free workshop. I'm going to get so much out of it. It's tons of fun. All right, wrapping this thing up for now. This is where we bring it to an end. Cicely, cue the ending as we go out for today. I'll be back tomorrow with more for you. Have a great afternoon, everybody.